Hey everyone, it's Vinyl. Today's gonna be a bit of a new video. Not really. I don't know why I say that every time I do a video essay, but I do. We're gonna talk about why Lethal Company perfected horror in a way. Yeah, I'm playing Battlefront 2015 for the Lethal Company video. That's what's up. That's what's up. I don't know. This game, it's just nostalgic for me. But we're gonna talk about all the reasons why I think Lethal Company perfected co-op horror, horror in general. It's a very good horror game. And just kind of all the aspects of Lethal Company that make it so great. I don't know if I'm going to structure this one more or not, but first of all, I definitely want to talk about the proximity chat. The proximity chat in Lethal Company is perfect. The amount of distance that it takes from one player to another is perfect. The amount it muffles, the way it muffles, depending on your situation. For example, if you're drowning in mud or you're getting attacked by a snare flea. It's a really good proximity chat. I don't know how they did it the way they did, but my God, it's really impressive. Obviously, this section wasn't very big, but another section is creature design and how the creatures work. So, for example, things like the Bracken. The Bracken is a phenomenal monster. Now, you may be like, oh, well, you kind of get used to it. Yeah, 100%, if you know it's there. What I like about the Bracken is if you're with a group of 4 friends, you're hearing everybody talk, you're all together, you could be in the same exact room, and suddenly one of your friends will just stop talking, and you'll go to look for them, and you'll just see a trail of blood and their flashlight on the floor. Not a singular noise made. That is terrifying. That is so good. I love it so much. The Bracken is such a perfect monster. A lot of the monsters play on phobias, for example, like the snare flea, suffocation, and things like face huggers. Disgusting. Nobody likes them. So yeah, snare fleas definitely play on phobias. Forest keepers play on, the giant thing. Eyeless dogs, having to be quiet. All of the mechanics of the monsters meld so well. And sure, some of them are very strong with others. For example, a Bracken Coilhead combo is a very, very horrible combo to get due to how aggressive both of them are in nature and how they both have similar yet different things that you have to do in order to counter them. It kind of makes them really hard to deal with. But all the monsters synergize in a way where no monster truly takes away from another. So, for example, if there's a snare flea and a thumper, you're just as scared of the snare flea as you are of the thumper, at least in my experience. When there's a Bracken around and then there's something else around, you need to focus on both. It doesn't make one less scary than the other, other than things like hoarding bugs. But hoarding bugs are more walls to gatekeep you from doing things. Also, obviously, one of the biggest contenders for most important monsters in the game has to be the Ghost Girl. The Ghost Girl is the only monster to ever make me realize we were, screwed. Especially the first time I ever witnessed it. The first time I ever saw it was crazy. The first time I ever witnessed the Ghost Girl walking around was on Experimentation, Luck of the Draw. And yeah, no, I was scared. I wasn't really scared, but holy shit, that was an experience. I had to yell at my friend to get out. Super amazing, so cinematic, yelling at everybody to run, especially since it was just me and one guy left. It was man, the Ghost Girl's around, we gotta go. Phenomenal game. I also like the monsters outside. I really like the idea of things like circuit bees and how you can interact with circuit bees in different, they'll kill you, obviously, but you can also run over to a circuit bee, steal their hive, and that gives you more money. I also really think that things like forest keepers having really good vision and light hearing is great, and how they can't get into the ship, but then you have smaller things that can only hear, but they can get into the ship. I really like things like that. I think it's very impressive. Then you have things like the sandworm, obviously. Next up, the variety of choice in outside maps. The map variety is very good. And this will just bring me to maps. The maps are great. Having randomized maps with randomized loot pool, randomized monster pool, randomized difficulty level, except, some have a higher base difficulty level, but overall it's randomized, is perfect. You go in, it's a new experience, but it's similar every time, keeping it fresh and exciting. At least for me, I never truly get bored of the maps in Lethal Company, especially having the different styles of maps, like the mansion compared to the regular like establishment facilities. I think that really helps. Especially if we get more styles, for example, the mansion, the facility, maybe some other stuff as well. I think that would really advance the game even further than it has already gone. But the level at which the maps like change yet stay similar, there's certain types of rooms, and if you have that room, it's like, oh, hey, that's good. There's certain different sizes, the different monsters that walk around. Like you see a certain room and you know, hey, that's a Bracken room. My body will get brought there if I get killed by the Bracken. I find that really, really cool. Honestly, I love that. I don't know. I feel like the map design is just super well done. And then advances, especially as I already said, with having the mansion version, which completely changes. Like, it doesn't completely change, but it definitely drastically changes the experience due to the different randomization of rooms that can occur in one sitting. I really enjoyed that. Having power, having things like the apparatuses in the facilities, I find it really interesting. Also, having weather events outside to further randomize the experience is so cool. Next, it will bring me on to the items. The item system is great. There's fun items, there's stupid items, there's extremely helpful items that you will get further into your run. Having those roguelike elements of, hey, I have these items and I'm going to lose everything except my experience. I think that's really fun. Only critique I would have is things like pajama suits or like, you know, the suits. I really wish they would just bump the prices up like stupidly high, but instead you get to keep them between runs, like your save file keeps them. I think that'd be really nice. To have that system in place. I would really enjoy being able to keep the suits, especially because they, you know, add that variety. I find it really fun. Also, having like different roles in the game. This is kind of an offshoot back to like gameplay, but having different roles due to the items like walkie-talkies allowing you to have a guy in the ship and allowing you to have different people in different areas. I find that really interesting. The ship system is just great. Being stuck on a timer, but it's not too long, it's not too short. Sometimes it feels like a pain in the ass, but it's never truly a detriment to your gameplay. And I find that really important and super well done by the dev. And obviously he's still updating the game, thank God. I'm so excited to see more from the game, especially to it being an early access release and being top of the Steam charts, my God. But they really did pull that off. And I think something they pulled off in this game really well is fear. Like, not the hidden paranoia systems, but straight up being able to go from moment to moment of having fun, laughing, giggling, just having a good time with your friends, and then all of a sudden, somebody dies or a monster shows up and it just absolutely changes the mood. Everybody's scared, everybody's running, everybody's panicking. I really enjoy that. Then obviously the hidden systems of paranoia and all that play into it as well, with things like the Ghost Girl being able to detect your movement patterns and stuff is super impressive. I really, really enjoy all the aspects of the painstakingly well-made horror elements that allow you to stay scared and stay like and also have fun at the same time. For example, I see a hoarding bug and I'm laughing and I'm saying, hey buddy, and then it gets up and starts attacking me and I'm like, oh shit, you know? It's very impressive how that how much they were able to synergize that with the game. The graphical style absolutely complements the styling of the game, allowing it to be goofy yet still scary. Brackens are just funky looking. The Ghost Girl is honestly kind of spooky. Like, sometimes I look at the Ghost Girl and I'm like, ugh. Like at night I'll be watching a TikTok and I'll be like explaining the Ghost Girl and she's just spooky, man. Like, it's a little funky and I really love that. I really love the amount of work that I feel went into the monsters and the lack of bugs. I've only experienced like a few bugs in the game. Like one time we had to leave and rejoin to invite, and when we did that, we also ended up duping our items, which, you know, was helpful, but still, it's a bug. I found that really fun. Just, man, if you haven't played Lethal Company, if you haven't obviously seen the message, go pick up the damn game. It's so phenomenal. It's so fun. This was lightly sectioned, but honestly, it was mainly a rant, and I still feel like I could keep talking. Just the amount of moments I had with my friends, how there's goofy items like the TPZ cans, video on those coming soon, by the way, really exciting. I also just really like how there's different types of flashlights and how you lose and keep things. The amount of elements to the game that synergize together properly are perfect. I also really just like creature design, map design, like the art direction of the game. Not necessarily the graphical style, but the entire art direction. Like, I really like how monsters are designed and things like that. I would love to make my own, like, I want to try to make dioramas. I don't know if I've said that in a video before, but I kind of, it's a hobby that I want to get into, and I would love to make a Lethal Company one that has, like, a facility and things like that. Lethal Company is genuinely phenomenal. I'm so happy that this game is around. I'm so impressed that it's doing as well as it is, and I'm really glad that, I'm able to share my time with the game with you guys, and also that you guys are able to spend time, like if you're playing it, I'm so glad you're able to play it, and I'm so glad that so many people are passionate about one game. That's not a AAA. This obviously backs up my AAA video, and I'm really happy it does. I'm really impressed. A AAA video, if you did come here, just completely randomly, if you are interested in that AAA video, I will put, like, the why I don't play AAA games anymore. I will put that in the description. You can go watch, or you can go to my channel. I honestly forget to put things in my description sometimes, so if it's not there, just go to my channel, or leave a comment, and I'll try to fix it. But yeah, again, it's just, I'm really happy Lethal Company is seeing so much support, and I'm really happy I've been able to show you guys the content with Lethal Company, and I have more to come. I have a lot of footage to surf through. I'm really excited about it. I appreciate you guys for all the support on the most recent videos. I've been doing so well. I've been moving up the ranks, I guess, and it really means a lot. I'm really happy to see that more people are able to enjoy my content. And I appreciate everyone who's been here for a long time, and even on the short term. Thank you guys so much. But I'm going to wrap this video up here. Go buy Lethal Company. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next one. Buy Lethal Company. Have a good one.